Hey guys, it's Brett with Team KY Yugioh, and we're here with Clifton Land, and he got
7th
at
the Knoxville Regional.
Knoxville Regional. And what were you playing today?
I played Spyral Knightmare. I love the Spyral deck. It's probably my favorite deck of all time. We're getting there, so
And
might as well
with the
play it.
list that just got released, does Ancient Fairy hurt you any?
Yeah, it makes the
Little bit.
Yugioh combo not as good, but I mean, going forward, I can just talk about it in the deck profile about my thoughts of what I'll do.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, Spyral guys, 3 tough. This card's nuts. It's really good going second, like breaking boards, starting your combo and stuff. Some people were playing 2 because it's not as good going first, but it's still a Spyral name and you want to see it. At worst, you can just discard it to summon Quick Fix or discard it to draw a card off some of the Troymares. 3 Super Agent, this is like your best extender guy. He gets you there. This card was so fucking unfaithful, unloyal, everything. I played against Ultrageist, no Basiso, shout out to him, and I blind called Super Agent 5 times because I was drawing ass. And I hit 4 monsters and a spell against Ultrageist.
Oh God.
So I lost. So it was rough, but it usually does its job. But all the Spyral one-of guys, oh my God, Knoxville people, you need to fucking read, get out of the house, something. Nobody knows what any of my Spyral cards did, and they're all in a different language.
So they can't read those, right?
No, and like people just didn't even know what they did. Like none of them. He didn't know what Drone did. None of this. It was absolutely ridiculous. Very, very annoying, but whatever. They're bad. Hand traps, 2 ogre, 3 ash. I didn't play any other ones. This is the best one. I don't think this one needs any explaining. No, no Joel in the main. But ogre, this card's good. It's good if you hit an Electromite or Draco against Diagram, but it's not good against like Gookie or anything. It's fine if you can hit the Firewall, but you'll never be able to hit the Soul Day, which is a good card because it was mask it with the Chain Links. I was playing 3 and other hand traps, but I kept drawing too many of them, so I just cut down on them because I go first. So I want my deck to be as consistent as possible and just try to do the combos.
All right.
1 Iblee, it's for the combo. You need it to discard one of the rescues for a mermaid and then summon this from your deck. Don't give this to your opponent, that's bad. A bunch of people gave it to me, just link it off for mermaid, you get free guys and stuff.
Only if you extra link.
Yeah, but well in this deck it's kind of cool because throughout the combo you can mask your Goblin as 1, your Plant as 2, and this is 3, and then you can give it to him. And then during the combo you can use Plan to search the Assault, the spell, and then you can play the Assault. And then during the end phase you use Sleeper to pop itself and then pop the Iblee, so then you get to draw a card. And then during the end phase Resort can put back Iblee, because it's good to draw, because whenever, after you do the combo you can like normal summon it, bring back a link and stuff. So yeah, this engine, this plus any one of these dragons plus the Terraforming Ravine is the whole wombo, but with Ancient Fairy Dragon gone, it's a little rough. Yeah. So you'll definitely probably not play this anymore. But this card can still do cool stuff. You can still make Black Rose, which I made twice.
Oh yeah, definitely.
One time it got struck, which I guess it kind of did its job because it baited out the back row. And the other time I summoned it and I blew up the field and killed him. But now I guess its main purpose, you can still make Black Rose. You can make the new FA. I think it's called Dawn Dragster or something like that, where it negates spells and traps, which is kind of cool. I don't know if it'll be good. And then it's still a level 7. You can make Synchros and like that. And Master Plan can make the Galaxy Tomahawk guy. Free Material and the Galaxy Tomahawk guy to make a bunch of spells or tokens, and you can start linking with them because the nightmares are nuts. 1 Resort, 3 Ravine. This card is incredible. This is like your best combo extender, I guess you could say. A bunch of people are playing 2, which I don't know why. It's always good. It doesn't matter what you discard, really. Discarding any Spyral cards, discarding any of the spell traps, and you just want to maximize your odds of seeing it with one of the dragons to do your whole combo. 3 Terraforming because you want to see all your field spells. 2 Big Red. A bunch of people were playing 1 because they say it's a brick because you can only play 1 per turn. But it's still a combo card. Like if you draw this with a Spiral and a Ravine, that's the full combo because you discard the Spiral and then you can bring it back with Big Red and do the whole combo. But I usually did side 1 out a lot going second, because going second you just want to try to kill them. You don't want to try to grind the game out. 3 Goods. A bunch of people are also playing 2 of this, but I mean it's a combo deck. You just want to go first. You want to maximize your odds of seeing like as many starter cards as possible, and then you can try to like help push to your opponent's board. But I do side 1 out a lot. 1 Assault, send it off Goods, discard it off Ravine, summon a Spyral from your hands. Really good. Foolish Burial, Soul Charge, 1 for 1. This card is very loyal. I draw this card like it's my job. Reborn, Rhoda. I wish this went to 2 on the list. That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
And then 3 of the Trap. This card's really good during the grind game. Like if both players don't have a lot of cards, I mean you can just activate it and obviously keep bringing back Spirals. You only have 1 resort, so you can activate it, pick back the Sleeper up from your graveyard if you can't make a Helix to pick it back up. And then this card's like totally fine to draw. You need 3 to do the full combo with the Griffin and everything, but just discarding this off like a Ravine or something to like start getting your combos is really good.
All right. And we're going to the extra or
yeah,
side?
I'll just do the extra quick.
Extra?
2 double helix. You don't need 3. You can just recycle it with like the trap or adding it back. I don't know. You just need 2. One of the mermaid. You need it for the combo. One of the phoenix. It needs to be this one. I don't play Cerberus because it has basically the same link arrows as helix, and you're always ending with helix to point. I guess it'd be that way for the Trigate. You don't need the Cerberus. 1 goblin, extra normal summon. 1 unicorn. This one's like really cool in this deck because you have to discard a card to put back to the resort. A bunch of the other decks, they make this, but it's like really needed in this deck for the combo. 1 griffin. This card is insane. Oh my gosh. It negates special monsters, and you can just summon it next to your Trigate to complete the Trigate. And then you can summon the sleeper next to it, so then the sleeper can still use its effects. And if it's equipped with Last Resort, can't die by battle. This card's insane. 1 Link Rebo. This was like my last minute choice. I was originally playing Yugioh, but you just don't need it. If you're ever using 4 different names to make Yugioh, you can just do your wombo combo anyways. You never need it. And then I took out Yugioh for Boar Load because I wanted it out to Masterpiece. But Draco sucks. You don't need anything for it. You can just summon a drone and pump one of your guys to make it huge. So then I put a Link Rebo because it's another combo card. If you open the Master Plan, then you have to summon the Quick Fix off of Super Agent, and then you contribute the Quick Fix for for Link Rebo, and then discard the plan for Quick Fix second Big Red. Then you do your combo that way. So if you open Plan, this helps you get through that combo. 1 Underclock. This is what you use to link with the Quick Fix and to get the Ancient Fairy off the field. But we don't have Ancient Fairy anymore, so I don't know if this will stay.
So would you play Cerberus instead of Underclock, or is Underclock better than Cerberus?
Underclock's better than Cerberus because it points down, but since we don't have Ancient Fairy anymore, we only played this to get rid of the Ancient Fairy, so it pointed down so we could summon a double helix under it. But
Genius, though.
Yeah, but now you can make Clifford Genius with the Tomahawk and all the tokens it spawns, and Clifford Genius points 2 down, so it's better than Underclock, but that's what it'll probably become. But this card's really cool. It helped me kill a couple people. Trigate, you can end it with the combo. 1 Deco Talker. Any 2 spirals this game if you play this card, so I just think you have to play it. 1 Fireball Dragon. I only made this card once. Once again, shout out to Knoxville people. I guess they just don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! This was the only card in my entire deck that I did not have a translation for, and I only summoned it once, and the one guy summoned it again. I'd never seen the card before. He didn't know what it did, so I just explained it to him. And he was like, "You have a translation?" And I was like, "No." And I just told him what it did, and he was like, "Okay, whatever, let's continue." I was like, "Oh my god, I don't know. This card's absolutely phenomenal." 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, rest in peace. This card's nuts though. 1 Black Rose, clear boards, and you just kill them. 1 Crystal Sprite. You need it for one of the combos, but I also just love it. It's a Sylvan. That's one of my favorite decks of all time, so we got to put it in there. Helps overlay with a Quick Fix and Drone to keep the Quick Fix and Grave.
All right, and on to the side.
Side deck, more hand traps. These Droll's really good, like really good. It's good against Pendulum. It's okay against Spyral, but they can still combo. It's really good against Gookie because they add a bunch. But all the hand traps, can get called by the Grave, but this one can't because it activates and resolves in the hand, so they can't negate this. So this is why I chose to play this over Droll.
Okay.
2 called by the Grave for when I go first. I usually just take out like 2 ogres or something because ogre's not as good as going first as this. I couldn't find room for 3, but there'll definitely eventually be 3. 3 barrier. It's good against Pendulum, but in hindsight, it probably should have been something else, like something more generic, like Anti-Spell or something. It's really cool in this deck because you already play Foolish Burial Goods, so if you don't need it to combo, you can activate goods and you can send a card such as Anti-Spell or like Dimensional Barrier, and then whenever you're doing your regular Spiral combo, you can use Griffin to discard a card and set a Spell Trap, so you can just set whatever Spell Trap that you sent with goods. So that's what I was trying to do with Barrier, but I never played against Pendulum. But there was times where I played against like Grass or something, that if I had Fragrance, then I could have just sent the Fragrance with goods and then set it. So that's a cool interaction. This probably needs to be something more generic. 3 evenly matched. Yeah, just evenly matched.
Yeah.
3 red reboot. This card's phenomenal. I only drew it once all weekend, and it was against Trickstar. And the guy just he drolled me after I wrote it, and then he said, "All right, after Droll resolves, I'm going to activate Reincarnation." And I just said, "Okay." And then he was like confused when I didn't banish my hand, but I had to explain to him how he resolved the chain links incorrectly. Like he resolved the Droll and then tried to do Reincarnation on a train, but he can't because Droll already resolved. So I never got to resolve this card, but in that situation it would have been a blowout. But he messed up the combo, so didn't need it, and I won. But
all right.
Yeah.
Well, any shout outs or anything you want to give?
Yeah, shout out to my team, TCS. Shout out to like my whole group chat, Tyler Jedlicka, James Frazier, Eden, Corey, all them guys. Huge shout out to Vision. You're absolutely crazy. He thinks Arby's sucks. Do you like Arby's?
I love Arby's.
Arby's is absolutely insane, and he thinks it sucks. So shout out to him. He's doing it wrong. Shout out to Chester. He also tops. Y'all know who Chester is. Y'all know who Chester is, though.
He's coming up next.
And he drove. So, yeah.
All right. Well,
that's
thank
it.
you very much, sir, and I'm sure we'll be hearing from you again soon.
No problem.
All right.